another Trauma Talk Radio segment. We are here at the Essence Festival 2024, and I'm here with Mr. Zach. Welcome.
Thank you.
And my question for you today is, what is the most traumatizing movie you ever saw and why?
I think the most traumatizing movie would have to be Roots by Alex Haley, just because of the graphic depiction of what it was like to be black, especially in America with the transatlantic slave trade, and what it looks like to be able to lose your identity and have to forcibly lose your culture and assimilate to forced labor and all the trauma that was exposed in that movie. I was in 7th grade when I first saw it, and it was really shocking just to be able to see that and then understand that my ancestors went through that process, but also encouraging to be able to see how far we've been able to come and that we are our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Right. So I like how you describe the graphic depiction of slavery. So how do you think that translates now psychologically for African Americans?
I think to have that always in the back of your mind, in your psyche, it can be negative to be able to hold on to that and not have discussions where you're actively talking about it. Because a lot of people just watched it and that's it. So they just hold all those emotions with them and don't necessarily have an outlet to be able to express what that meant to them, how it felt, how they internalized that. So I think because of that, it can be negative.
Okay, all right, because it can turn into a form of internalized trauma because they're just harboring that pain.
Yeah.
So what are some ways that you maintain a healthy internal space by releasing the residue from different traumatic experiences and with watching that movie in particular?
I think being able to have a support system that's culturally affirming, that you can go to and understand that they see you for who you are and that you can be authentic with. I think that vulnerability is something that is very difficult for us to be able to open ourselves up to, but once you're able to find that system, that connection, and that can be a therapist, that can be your family members, that can be friends that you make, but I think being able to have that conversation on how it's making you feel and then how to be able to overcome that's important.
Yeah, I love it. Culturally affirming you for who you are and not what an expectation of what they want you to be. Absolutely. I love it. All right, well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Thank you for chiming in. Please subscribe to this channel, like this post, leave a comment, and share this video clip with 3 of your friends. Then join me on Mondays for Trauma Talk Radio live broadcast for more conversations about overcoming the traumas of life.